So Penn State is back in the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2011, back when Taylor Bale was running the show. But this year's Penn State squad is dangerous. They can make a run in the tournament. And a few reasons why I like this Penn State team is, one, they're old. They have 4 seniors in the starting lineup. 3 of them are fifth-year seniors. Another reason why I like them is they won't beat themselves. They're really well coached. They take care of the ball. They're third in the country in fewest turnovers per game, just behind Virginia and Wisconsin. And then they shoot the ball at a really high clip. They are 13th in the country in three-point field goal percentage and 6th in the country in three-pointers made per game. And they have a superstar in Jalen Pickett, fifth-year senior who's improved drastically since his freshman year of college. But Jalen Pickett is the best player you've never heard of. And if you have not seen Pickett play before, he's a total relic. He's an old-school player straight out of the 90s who loves the post game, loves the mid-range shot, but he can do everything on the court. He can dribble, pass, shoot, defend. He's a great leader, high IQ player. And on the season, he's stuffing the stat sheet, averaging 17.9 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, and 6.7 assists per game. And then he's got a talented wing scorer next to him in Seth Lundy, who's averaging 14 points and 6 rebounds on the year, who's one of the best shooters, in my opinion, in the country at 40% on a lot of attempts per game. But yeah, the entire offense is run through Jalen Pickett. And what they do is they'll set a bunch of screens. They'll have him set ball screens. They'll set ball screens for him. They'll set back screens, cross screens, all kinds of screens to get him in a favorable one-on-one matchup through a switch. And even if they don't get a switch, he's a very good one-on-one player. But a lot of times they get a favorable matchup off of a switch, and then he'll go one-on-one and do his thing. He'll hit a turnaround jumper in the post, but he'll bully a lot of guys. And if you stay a one-on-one with him, he's going to put the ball in the hoop. He's going to find his way to put the ball in the hoop. He'll likely bully you, lay it in. And if you dig down or you double team him, he's going to kick it out to the open shooter and they'll knock it down. And their shooters do a great job of moving without the ball. But it's very simple. Get the ball to Pickett, let them go one-on-one or kick it out if they double team. They do that all the time, but they make it look beautiful. They find great situations to put Pickett in. They're maximizing his strengths and everything he does well. And Coach Shrewsberry is one of the best coaches in the country, I think, already. He's a rising star, and he's got a really bright future. Hopefully Penn State can keep him for many years. We will see. But yeah, Penn State has 3 shooters who all shoot over 40%. I mentioned Seth Lundy earlier. They have Andrew Funk. They also have Cameron Winter, 2 fifth-year senior transfers who both shoot over 40%, and they're absolute snipers, can fill it up in a heartbeat. And Penn State is really hot. They've won 8 of their last 10, and they've racked up 6 quad 1 wins in that span, kind of making that push to the NCAA tournament. They're here, and they made it to the championship game of the Big Ten tournament, barely lost to Purdue, almost won 4 games in 4 days, but they're one of the hottest teams in the country. They got a tough draw against Texas A&M. Buzz Williams has a really good squad, a physical, good rebounding squad who probably should be better than a 7 seed, but they got punished by the committee for all the quad 3 and quad 4 games they played in the non-conference. But I believe they came in 2nd place in the SEC and made it to the championship game against Alabama. They're a really good team. They're a really tough 7. And if Penn State does get by A&M, they'll have to play Texas, who's one of the hottest teams in the country, beat Kansas twice in the span of a week, and blew them out each time. And obviously Kansas is a 1 seed. But it's March. You gotta be good teams to go on a run, and I think Penn State has everything they need to make a run in this tournament. They have the coaching, they got the age, they can fill it up. They're a hot team. They play well together. I like Penn State, so keep that in mind. I think Penn State is going to make a run in this tournament. They're very capable of it, and it's more than just winning a game or 2. This might sound crazy, but I think Penn State's a dark horse candidate to make a Final Four this year. Remember this video. Hopefully I don't, have to eat crow and they lose in the first round, but who knows? It's March. Wild things happen. Penn State is a good team, and that's all I got for you. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. If this is your first video with me, make sure to like and subscribe for more college basketball content, more March Madness content, and I'll see you next time.